Hey, good morning and welcome to another episode of Naomi's Scrappy DIY Retreat. Went to a Dollar Tree the other day and they have some fun new things in their Crafter Square. I wish I had taken a picture of the whole Crafter Square just area that they have, because they have a section that's actually now just like yarn, like tons of different types of yarn. And I've showed you the yarn I had purchased in the past, and it's a lot of those same types of yarn plus some. So I'm telling you, the area was huge just for the yarn itself. And then they have some fun new cutouts, which you'll see in a little bit. I just wanted to, I don't know, for me, I thought it was funny, but I was thirsty before I left, and so I found 6 of these sitting on top of a water cooler. And so I just grabbed one because I don't usually drink my drinks, especially my water, as ice cold. And so I went to take it to the cash register, and she went to run it through, and she's like, oh. So she called to this other guy, and she said, how much do I charge for this? Because there's 6-packs. And I said, I picked it up, and I showed her where I got it from. And of course, there's 6 bottles in a row, on top of the cooler. And she said, oh, well, they're sold. And she showed me, by the front window that there were 6-packs of them for $1. And she said, don't you just want to purchase, 6 of them? It'd be easier for me to charge you that than to try to charge you for one. And I was like, well, yeah, that's fine. So anyhow, she gives me the 6 for $1, pulls it to, which of course is a better deal than buying one for $1. But then she pulls it off to the side. Meanwhile, she goes about her business, and the guy she talked to, who was up front taking care of some things, just leaves the 5 other bottles on top of the cooler. So I'm thinking, I wonder how many more times she's going to have to repeat this process before they actually take those bottles off the cooler. Anyhow, I thought it was funny. But I'm not usually one to purchase these because I'm not really crazy about the artificial sweeteners. But it's Acai grape, and honestly, I only took a couple swigs of it because I was thirsty, and then went into Joann's. So it has that little bit of an off taste of the artificial sweeteners, but anyhow, that's what it is. So I just needed some basic things like toilet paper, paper towels. I get my paper plates from there quite often as well. Usually you can get 10 of them in a more colorful pack, or in these white ones that are pretty sturdy. And I just undid one so that you could see. They're great. They hold all sorts of sauces and stuff like that. So, sorry, I am really out of breath, and I'm not quite exactly sure why. And so, hopefully I'll be okay for this. So, I found 2 of these. Well, I didn't find 2. There was a whole bunch. But this one, and then well, I'll just have to bring over the little bucket because it was in the bottom of the bucket. And then this one has holes. Now these would be for me, they'd be way too big for like salt or pepper. But if you dust anything with flour or powdered sugar, these would be perfect for that. Or if you do sprinkles or anything like that, it would be fun for that sort of thing. I want to repurpose them. Haven't decided what yet, but I love the cool little shape and the little handle, and that this has a whole lid, and then this one has, partial. So we will see what happens. If you've used these before, if you've seen them before, let me know. Tell me, what you've done with them. And then they are really growing their Assured line, all sorts of different things. And so I or someone else is always getting hurt. And so I wanted to try both of these brands because they're only $1. And, you go to Walmart or something and they're a lot more than that for this type of supply. Now, with this brand, I don't know, what the quality is going to be like. But for $1, I figured I would try them out. And then I showed you these cute little things. I really only bought them for the little glass vase. The little glass vase is so stinking cute. But if you wanted it for the flower, as it shows, my Dollar Tree had pink, blue, yellow, purple of these. Um, it makes me think that they had some white ones because there were some white flowers sitting on top in a group like this, like you see in this, the top of this vase. But um, I did not see an empty vase. So I don't know if maybe someone took something or it fell out, or who knows what happens. So I also picked this up because I just thought this was super cute. It's a very heavy duty plastic planter. They have tons of different types of planters, but I hadn't seen one like this. They had a couple other colors, and honestly, I cannot remember what they were, but I thought this would be very cute to do white wax. You know what I mean? Oh my goodness, Naomi. Like acrylic wax, like Waverly. Yes, Waverly's wax. Sorry. And then to lightly scuff it. And then you have the ridges, or to barely dab, you know, the white paint on it. And then that way you have the deeper tones are white. So it'd be cute to do a Valentine's Day plant in this and give it to somebody in that way, or to use it as something else. So we will see what happens with that. I just I haven't quite decided, but I knew that I liked the idea of doing white paint on the outside and leaving some of that red showing. So I'm going to put those off to the side. They have all different types of shears and clippers and that sort of thing. I've never used these before. So I have a pair of these type of shears someplace else, pruning shears, but I think they're buried. And I didn't want to, because it's only $1, I thought, well, I'll try it. And it would save me the time of looking. But that way, because I have a project that I want to do, I picked sticks out of a friend's yard, and so I'm going to use those for a project. So this would be a really quick solution for me to cut those sticks to use what I want. And then I just picked up some more chalkboard tags. These are just the hearts, and they have little white detail accents around them. And I wish now I would have purchased, they have these little wooden rounds, which they're pretty thick. They're almost an inch, and then it's probably maybe 3.5 inches diameter. Let's see if it says it on the back. I don't see it, but I have problems with close-up right now. So I purchased a heart, which you saw previously, and I already know what I want to do with that, but they only had one at the time. Well, they of course had one more beside this wooden round, and I should have picked it up, because now that I think about it, what I want to do with it would be much cuter as a set than just a singular. Just when you pick them up, just notice that sometimes they'll have like little imperfections on them. This will be easy enough to fix with some Dollar Tree wood putty. You could also sand this down. It'll still have a little bit of an imperfection, but depending on what you do with it, that may be totally fine. And then I thought these were cute. You know, Dollar Tree has, you know, the mini tumbling tower blocks. They have the little Woodcrafters square cube blocks that you can craft with. But I thought this would be fun to cut apart and use these, either bead them, so put a hole in them, or use them as a base for something, either the colors that they are, which are great, or, you know, to put them in whatever color that I'm going to use them in. And hardly any of my Dollar Trees have any rub-on transfers. And so I really like this. Hopefully I can separate some of these words out of here and use them instead of as a whole rub-on transfer, but we will see how that happens. Sometimes when I try to separate things, it doesn't always want to quite separate the way I want them to. So I was excited to find a wooden heart because this was actually in the Crafter Square section. And again, a lot of my Dollar Trees that I have don't have this type of wooden thing. But I am excited because if the one Dollar Tree I went to is expanding their Crafter Square section, then I'm hoping that the other ones will join in and will change what they're showing as follows. And I will, that will be a really, really cool, it's just going to be really great. So it's going to really help with crafts. So I'm actually going to do a craft DIY for a friend with this, so stay tuned for that. It's just a regular old bag. This side is glittery, this side is not, but she loves glitter, so we'll use the glitter side. So stay tuned. And I am going to do that hopefully this week, because oh my goodness, I can't believe that Valentine's Day is almost here and I haven't done any crafts yet for it to put up. So I am a little behind. I don't know about where you live, but the state, like I live right on the border of 2 states, and the one state, Delaware, is, if you live on the East Coast, you're going to find out, but they are switching to non-plastic. So you either have to purchase recyclable tote bags, or you have to purchase, they will sell you bags. Now, the Walmarts lately have had this plastic, it's a very heavy-duty plastic, PEC or PET or whatever that plastic is called, and I don't like it. But I overheard in the Dollar Tree yesterday that they were, one of these days you're just going to walk into a Walmart and in Delaware, and they're no longer going to have those plastic bags or any bags to actually give. You're going to have to bring in your own bags. Whether that's completely true or not, because you know how it is when you overhear things, I don't know. But I already go to other, like when you go to Aldi's and Lidl, you have to bring your own bags anyhow, and that's in both states that I live in. So I just thought it would be fun to go ahead and get this bag, which is just hang with. It's a really, I mean, it is a really good size. I've purchased the little bags before, and they're just a hair bigger than this. But these will be, if Dollar Tree does that, which I don't know, because right now they're doing paper bags. But that tears my heart that they're doing paper bags, because that means, of course, more trees down, unless the bags are totally recyclable. And then this is just cute. So they're fun. So I'm going to go ahead and start using, putting these in my vehicle along with my little and my Aldi bag. And then if I know I'm going to go and need to be in a store in Delaware that is possibly going to be doing away with all bags, then I will be prepared. Because when I did go to Joann's yesterday, I had fabric and I had 5 things of bias tape. And she said, well, you need a bag for these. And so that's the first time like someone's actually asked me if I needed a bag. So I just went ahead and said no, because I had been to Dollar Tree, and I said I'll just throw them in the bag when I get outside. So if you do live on the East Coast, just be prepared of that. And then just be prepared for something. So like I said, I don't work at Walmart. I do know a couple people who do, but so I may do some fact checking and see if that's true. But I do know that they are trying to do away with plastic. They are trying to do better at conserving the environment. So just be aware. And I just wanted to do something with the wreath form. I kind of like the love sign too, but it's kind of brittle. So hopefully I can get this done before Valentine's Day. Hopefully within this week, so you guys can see. Because I had already purchased a few things before. Now I'm down to my last few items. So what I want you to do is try to imagine with me while I do this. So I have a ball, and then I also have a foam wreath, which I already have in my, in my craft supply, so I didn't want to purchase another one. And then I have moss. So can you imagine what I'm going to do? So those are the 2 things. They're going to kind of be for Valentine's Day, but it's definitely something you're going to be able to keep up all year long. If like the country farmhouse theme, the country farmhouse look is your theme, or even like a boho type theme, it's going to kind of have both of those type of vibes. So again, stay tuned for that. And we are almost done with this, but if you can imagine what that's going to be, let me know in the comments below what you think. I have a friend who loves llamas, and these are the cute little garden stakes I was telling you about in a last haul. So I'm hoping, this looks like it might, come off fairly easy. So you'll have to stay tuned for that video to find out. It's got a cute little, I guess it's supposed to be like the, why can't I think? Oh my goodness. And I had my coffee this morning too, so I don't know what the issue is. But anyhow, it's a little outside little garden stake. What I'm going to do with it is attach the welcome part, just the welcome sign to it. That way it's going to give her a cute little welcome into the house. I don't know, now that I think about it, at first I was going to do it so it could be hung on her door, but now that I think about it, I'm wondering if maybe I can just attach this underneath and go ahead and continue to make this one whole garden, so she can stick it right outside her door in her little garden. So now that I have looked at both of them together, stay tuned, because now we'll see, because now I might have a totally different theme going on. I still want to do the welcome and the llama together, but I don't know. Let's see. These were cute, just little love coasters. I don't want to use them as love coasters, but I thought it would be fun to, again, use some chalk paint on them, kind of distress them a little bit. And I think there's 4 pieces, so I think it'd make a cute little banner. So again, stay tuned. I only have this week, so let's see what happens. And then this is what I'm so excited about. I couldn't wait to show you guys. So I saved the best for the last. Well, I think it's the best, but I think, again, sorry about that, guys. I think, again, Dollar Tree is expanding their Crafter Square, which really excites me. But these are laser cut words. Like, and I don't even know, I'm going to open them because I don't even know what they look like, what they feel like. But this is so exciting. Oh my goodness, and I'm going to break something. Okay, so excuse my arm for a second. But I thought if we could look at them together, but I didn't want to totally destroy this. That way I could put them back in. So they have like, they had probably 10, 15, 20 different types of words. And then the same amount of, like other type of decorations, cutouts of different things. So this actually tells you get 3 pieces in this little thing. And this one says friend. Isn't that cute? And it's just, it's pretty thin. It's maybe a 1/16 of an inch. And, but it is, I mean, it's very durable. I'm guessing it's some sort of like, a wood cardboard mix. Honestly, I don't know. This doesn't have any information on it besides saying laser cut craft words. So, they're just so cute. Like, I was so surprised when I came across this part, because the last time when I did the last video and my friend and I were out going to Dollar Tree, they had that Craft Square section, like, it was a total mess. Like, there was nothing in it, and we were so surprised. So I got this one. It says Inspire. And then I found some just little laser cutouts. So this actually has 6 pieces. There's 2 of each kind. Again, 6 pieces, 2 of each kind, different types of hearts. And the same thing with these butterflies. Now, again, this was a huge section. Tons of different words, tons of different long laser cutouts. They also had smaller animal type cutouts with probably also maybe 6 in them. I don't know, but there would be like 2 of them in a container instead of the 3 that you see here. Again, tons, and I wish I would have taken a picture so you guys could see it, but I didn't, so I apologize for that. I will try to do better when I go to, after I go to church tomorrow, I think I'm going to go to the one that's right by the church, and then see if they have any Crafter Square like this in their section. So if they do, I'll take a picture and we'll actually add it to this video if that's the case. And if not, I will take pictures of it and then make a new video just on this, just on pictures that of the new items in the Crafter Square section. So thank you so much for staying tuned. This was much longer than what I anticipated. I did ramble on, and I'm sorry that I am out of breath. Trying to find a new doctor, and so hopefully that will happen soon and I can figure out what's going on with all of this. So again, I hope you have a wonderful day. If you haven't subscribed, I hope that you hit the subscribe button and give us a big thumbs up. If you are subscribed, thank you so much for your subscription and just becoming part of this channel. And again, have a wonderful, blessed day and be a blessing to someone else.